Hey guys, so it's been a while. God has been working on me for some time now, and He dropped something in my spirit. It's really something that I want to share with you guys. He gave me an analogy on life, and He did it in a really fun and unique way for me to share it with you. He used puzzles. I thought it was really interesting, so I'm really glad today to share this with you guys. So the name of this analogy is going to be called the puzzle of life. So I have a puzzle here. Right, let's show it over. Right, and what it is that we're gonna do is we're gonna show different stages of life. So the first stage, we're gonna do 3 stages. The first stage is like when we're babies, we're really young. So in life, we don't really plan to come. We don't know when we're gonna be born or anything. Our parents, they have us and boom, we're there. Right? Just as like when our parents for Christmas or for our birthdays, they just decide for us that, oh, they're gonna love puzzles, let me just buy them a puzzle. Right? The truth is that just as like with life, we don't really understand nothing about life when we're children. We just go through life. Our parents, they do everything for us. Everything. We don't know anything that's going on. We're just like, ooh, that's so nice. Ooh, like baby language and stuff. Right? Just as like with puzzles, our parents, they buy us. And what they do is they buy things that are like so colorful and things that are gonna look really attractive to us. Right? So these puzzles, they're really big. Right? And as children, we don't know what's going on. They're building the puzzles for us. In between, we'll pick up one and just try to put it there, and they're like, oh, that's so cute, and then we'll pick it up and bite it. We don't understand what's going on. They're building the puzzle. They're doing it. When it's done, they're like, oh, he did such a good job. They built the puzzle for us. Right? In the early stages of life, our parents do everything for us. So, on to the next stage, stage 2. This is when we grow into being teens, adolescents, and we're kind of growing out from, our parents, right? So we start making friends, and, like strangers and stuff like that. When I say strangers, I mean like people who we never really met before. So, we're now meeting them for the first time, different people in school, teachers, right? And what we do is in life, we start learning different methods, different techniques, different things that are gonna get us through life, different ideas. And because we have so many people in our lives, we are able to learn different aspects of it, different perspectives from each of them. So let's compare that to the puzzles, right? When I say different perspective, different ideas, just as when our parents, they were growing us up, or different friends and stuff, each person would have a different idea of how to build the puzzle or how to get the puzzle done, just as like they would have different ideas of how to get life done. So some people would start from the outside. They'll be like, build from the outside, come in, that's easier. Some people will be like, oh, just look for the next piece that goes with the one above or with the one underneath and put it together. And each person has a different way of figuring out the puzzle. The main thing is that the puzzle gets done. And that's the whole concept here that I want to show you guys. That each person that you get advice from, some people, it may not always be good advice, but you needed that to learn that it was bad advice. It's an experience so that now when you move on in life, you know what's good and bad advice, and you know how to apply it to life. Just as we did with our puzzles, we know what to apply when building our puzzles to make it easier for us. And this is also to say that each person, you are all going to be different. So you aren't supposed to strive to be like somebody else. You have to strive to be like who you are. Use all the experiences and things that you have learned and talents that you have to build your puzzle and apply it to your life. So let's move on to stage 3 now, right? We have this, and this looks beautiful. It looks gorgeous. It looks like, oh, this is what life looks like. Life is gonna be so awesome, because what stage 3 is? Adulthood. We move away from teens and all this adolescence, and it's like, oh, you still need to mature. No, I'm an adult now, and this is what life looks like. Life looks awesome, right? So what happens is this is life, and let's show you what adulthood looks like. Shocking, eh? So yes, it may look a little bit confusing. It may look like, oh my, that's a lot of pieces, but this is what adulthood looks like. And the beautiful thing in it is that, oh, I know what to do now, because I've had a lot of practice over the years. I learned a lot of different strategies of how to apply it to life and how to apply it to especially building puzzles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the different strategies. And, I start putting on pieces. I started getting my house, my car, the job, a relationship, different things. And then it reaches a point where it's like, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm confused. Where does the next piece go? What to do right now? I've tried everything and I don't know what to do anymore. And I guess that's the problem, right? We started depending so much on us and what we have learned that we reached a place where we started to feel like we had to do life on our own. Just as like before my parents built the puzzles for me, I had friends helping me, giving me advice, showing me different perspectives. But no, when we entered adulthood, it just was like, oh, I need to do this on my own, and that's wrong. You see, we enter adulthood in a false concept, and because of that, we start bad, so we're gonna end up bad. So this video here today is to correct the wrong or the thinking and to give you a new perspective on what adulthood and what life is really supposed to look like. So in this, nothing has changed in the first two stages. We still have help. You still have your parents, we still have friends, and we can still call and ask for advice. Now, this is the big thing about it, that when building a puzzle, we have to know that, who is the best person to build or complete a puzzle? The maker of the puzzle, the person who created it, the person who understands the puzzle better than anybody else because he was the person who invented it. And for us, life, that person is Jesus. He's the person that created life, that gave us life, and that is life as well. So he's the person to guide us through life. Just as like when now we reach this place and we're stuck, we don't know what to do, we have to stop, pray, ask God who to go to. Because remember I said before that not all advice was good. So this is where Jesus guides us and the Holy Spirit leads us to the right person to get the right advice to move forward in our life. So right now we may be in a stage where it could be different things. Each person is going to experience different stages in their life and different obstacles that's going to come their way. And only God can guide you to the right person to give you the best advice for that moment. So this here is just to show us that how we need to stop, know that we have help in this situation, that Jesus is right there. He's a very present help in time of need. Bible also says that how we aren't supposed to lean on our own understanding. We are supposed to lean on his understanding because he knows everything, right? So let's continue to look to God and look to Christ, because in our moment of life, we were given life. Life is a blessing. So don't ever look at it as, oh my goodness, I just hate life, because it gets frustrating. When we reach all this part, it gets really frustrating. But we need to take a moment and know that life has so many good things in it that we don't have time. If we focus on the bad, all we see is the bad. If we focus on the good, we'll only see the good. So I ask you guys, look at life differently. And know that, yes, life is a puzzle, but a puzzle can always be completed. So you have help, use it. Hey guys, if you enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe at Sason Govaya on YouTube. And if you really enjoyed it, you can comment something below. Please, I look forward to reading your comments. See you the next time. Bye guys.